Hello, and welcome back to Helpful Human Design Tips. Today, I want to talk about the triple split definition. There's only about 15% or less of the population that has this definition in their chart. And basically, what that means is that you have three separate areas of your chart that are talking at the same time and are disconnected. And so it can feel a little disorienting at times. So if you look at my chart here, you can see that I have my emotional solar plexus and my ego center talking to each other. I have my root, sacral, and G center talking to each other. And then I also have my splenic and my throat talking to each other. And that can at times give me a severe sense of fear of missing out. It can make me feel very discombobulated as I'm walking through the world because when I'm just by myself, I have a hard time seeing patterns and pulling them together, which is why when you are a triple split or a quadruple split definition, it's very important to get out into the world and get into other people's auras or feel other people's energies. Maybe you have a tendency to want to collaborate with other people. Maybe you find one or two people where you can maybe make decisions a little bit easier or just feel into something a little bit quicker than normal. And that's completely normal. I used to really dislike this particular part of my human design, but it's actually become one of my favorites just because it feels very new and different every time I go out into a new environment or into the world. And I get to see a lot of different things that I don't think other people necessarily get to see. When making decisions, it can be a little bit difficult, but I do feel like for me, I have a secret weapon where my husband does connect my splenic center to my ego center. And so I do have that instant, intuitive, like aha moment when I'm making decisions with him, but I still have to ride my emotional wave, which is also completely different from his. So if you have this in your human design chart and you find that sometimes life gets a little frustrating, then I suggest that you try to go out and just walk around in a new place that you have never been before. I do find that for me, it gets really stale if I go to the same places over and over again. And I do also find that if you have, I know I have a 6-2 profile. So I have that very unconscious hermit tendency. So it kind of feels like a big paradox sometimes to go out into the world when I just want to be alone. But going out into the world and just being in other people's auras can just really be helpful for you to stimulate parts of your energy that you might not have been able to if you were just hanging out by yourself. So head to a cafe, head to a library, head out to a mall. I don't know if those are even still around anymore, but just go out into the world and try to see what you feel. And then maybe when you are around people in your life, see what parts of yourself connect up to other parts of yourself so that if you are dying for some kind of consistency, you can find that there too. So that is my helpful human design tip for today. I'll catch you next time.